most of the Kel's gone, getting a force this large to work together is almost impossible. Salad.
Use what voice?
You mentioned a sensor grid. Can we use that to tell how far this occupation extends?
The Fallen are irrelevant, Shiro. The only thing that matters now is finding Sepix.
So far, the only Siva we've seen was Sepix Prime. But I get the feeling this is where we're gonna start meeting Sivas in this mission. Or like base Siva. Yeah, I'm a bad shot. The way the loot system is different too for like picking up stuff from your factions. Now you can choose between whether you want a chroma from your faction, a weapon, or a piece of armor. So I thought that was cool. So I recently leveled up Dead Orbit, and second here, after I get some of these guys out of the way, I will change to my new Dead Orbit shotgun, which they also brought back Rangefinder, which they took out during year 2 because it was kind of overpowered and broken. But they appear to have brought it back or fixed it to the point where they feel it's safe to use. So here's the Dead Orbit shotgun I just got, and then here is the Iron Gallahorn that you get for pre-ordering it. It's super dope looking. You can't use it yet. Also you get oh, here we go, Sparrow, the Iron Gallerwing. It's pretty dope looking, I'd have to say. And then the Gallarhorn, which this is what we all really paid for, right? That's what I paid my $30 for this. Let's see where the wall goes. You also, when you get to the tower, get a thing similar to the way you got in Taken King 2, or Taken King 2. When you got Taken King, which is the ability to level up one of your characters to a... That's a different color. Oh, it's green, never mind. The ability to level up one of your characters to max level. So max level is now 40, or it's been for a while, but now you can level up one of your characters to level 40 to access this content. There appears to not be any new subclasses. From what I gather, they're the traditional 3 that we now have come to know. Solar, Arc, and Void are going to be the only subclasses of the game. But don't quote me on that. I'm not entirely confident in that answer. But from what I see so far, there is no third subclass, or even room for a third subclass, or fourth subclass. Excuse me.
Can we take
There's no room for a fourth subclass. Oh, so our first encounter with Siva. Now this is a place in the Cosmodrome that we've actually been to before.
If I didn't know any better, I'd say this stuff is consuming everything around it.
This is the rocket yard, I believe.
With the proper direction, it could create anything a civilization would need. At least in theory.
Hive?
The Hive tend to keep to the dark. Something is driving them into the open.
Man, the Hive again. I thought we were done with them. Not that I don't love the Hive and everything, but I've already killed Crota and Oryx, so I mean, I thought we could just tell them, you know, goodbye. Yeah, we love them a lot, but we'd love them to just not be here for this DLC. Never mind. Thought I was going to switch rocket launchers, but I prefer my 340 even if it is blue. Level 42s are actually easy right now. I don't know if it's like, because mission is rated at 290 light, So level 42 is like the new like 290 light level, like enemy levels. So I mean, don't be afraid seeing this level 42. Your guns at level 40 should be able to take them out relatively easily. Because this is about as hard as being 330 light and playing the daily missions, which are at 290. So if you're confident in your daily abilities for the daily quest, then this should be a cakewalk for you. And just because I said all that, I'm probably gonna die. Oh yeah, I forgot. We have a Galler wing. Why not drive it? Alright, so we got blue. It's pretty awesome looking. I'm guessing they were looking at the community and how so many YouTube videos had people designing sparrows after exotics like Hawkmoon and Gallahorn and stuff, so they just kind of went with the community on that one. Yeah, Siva is definitely taking over here. Oh, that was probably the worst grenade throw ever.
I just lost all readings from the sensor grid. There's a monitoring station near your location. Hook into it and try to get the grid back online.
No problem.
From the first mission, if the very first mission is anything like this mission, then the missions are going to be structured slightly more like traditional video game style, like Call of Duty or Battlefield 4, which isn't really traditional. That was not the word I was looking for. But they have slightly more action-based, where your character is forced to move between settings, like jump out of a helicopter or stuff like that, where your character is more immersed in the story and you're less than just kind of playing it on the surface.
Wait. We can pull the logs from the monitoring station. Would that be enough to figure out what these Fallen are up to?
Do it.
Something weird in...
Oh, we met Siva! Splicers. Okay, so the Vandals are now called Splicers, I guess.
These Fallen are different. They're augmented with some sort of technology.
Let's see
like
where their
sensors.
hitbox is for
Augmented or not,
headshots. Is it still? Yep, okay, so their hitbox is still the head,
There's
unlike
more
the
of these
Vex,
machine
where
Fallen
they were...
inside.
Okay, so it looks like they're just going to be called Splicers. The captains now have a Void Shield instead of a Arc Shield, that's different for sure. I don't know if I like that, but it's a thing. Oh, there's been playing way too much Black Ops 3. I keep doing the shotgun slide. Let's see how a 340 rocket launcher... Oh, a 340 rocket launcher does pretty good. Alrighty, let's test out the old subclass. That was probably the most inefficient use of the subclass, or the super I've ever used. I take that back. I waste them all the time on trying to kill things.
Got everything I could out of the sensor logs.
Nice
Anything
job,
cool
Guardian.
back here?
But we still have to
No.
deal with Sepics.
We no longer need the servitor, Shiro. I've seen enough to know the Fallen have restarted production of Siva. Guardian, we've established a base at the Iron Temple. Join us here.
Ooh, we gotta go join them at the Iron Temple, guys. well, guys, thanks for hanging around and watching my walkthrough of the second mission of Rise of Iron. Hope you enjoyed, and I can't wait until you guys get to play Rise of Iron and experience this awesomeness for yourself.